remove your pop-up headlight system from your C4, it's pretty simple. There's 6 bolts holding it in. There's 2 nuts here, 2 nuts here, and 2 bolts here. They're all 10 millimeter or require a 10 millimeter socket. You'll need a deep socket. One of these studs is longer than the others, so you do need a deep socket. You also have to remove the clip here. This connector is fastened to the plastic housing of the side marker with a clip. Well, that clip is actually a slide-on clip, so if you're really careful, you should be able to slide the whole harness off that clip by pulling it forward. There, I removed it from the clip and I didn't break anything. And that makes it a lot easier to separate the harness now. Very carefully, with a small screwdriver, you'll lift up the gray clip just enough to catch it with your fingers. Now you should be able to wiggle the harness free. There we go. What you'll want to do is you'll want to pull the headlight harness away from this versus trying to pull this away, and that's because the connector for the harness for the hood lamp is also taped to this. So you don't want to mess with this. You want to pull this side away. I didn't break anything. I didn't break the clips. The clip on the harness, you can see in the back there's a dovetail. This is where that hook slides into, and you can see there where my finger is that there's a little hook with a channel. That fastener is still plugged into the plastic. I just slid it out of the channel. Okay, so now to remove the headlamp itself, you'll want to take these 2 bolts on the bottom off first. And the reason for that is you'll want to keep the bolts on top supporting the headlamp. And I'm going to work my way bottom to top. The last nut I'm going to take off will be on top, or the last 2 nuts I'm going to take off will be on top. One more. Support it with your hand, remove the last nut. Carefully take this out. Don't want to scratch any paint if you don't have to. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put everything back in place just so I don't lose them. Okay guys, that's how you remove a pop-up headlight from a C4 Corvette. Pretty simple. You just want to be careful with the connectors.